This is everybody's favorite game. This is one of the games exciting to watch because you just explode.
There's all this nonsense. Someone's in the middle. There's a tank shooting lasers left and right. Some guy's flying off from the left. It's got BlazBlue in the title, and it's not a BlazBlue game, so you're already confused.
What is up, everybody? This is JWong, and we have another Panda fighting game video for you today.
Listen, I have a confession. There are games even I, the fighting game historian, have not played.
But that doesn't stop me from enjoying watching them. So today we're gonna make a little list about the easiest games to watch, even if you haven't played them before.
And if you want to be in the top spot of my tier list, go ahead, smash that sub button, and let's get into the video.
Ooh, this is going to be fun.
Where do we start?
Let's start with Third Strike. Everybody liked Third Strike. Hell, every fighting game is taking what Third Strike made. Parry.
I actually think that game is so easy to watch. When you see the parries, there's like an immediate feedback with a sorry, Justin.
Obviously, Evil Moment 37 is like the biggest, one of the biggest esports moments of all time.
Everybody watches Cup every year, and nobody plays Third Strike, you know?
What's another game to spectate?
Marvel, easy, goated. These games, all Marvel. Can I just do all, actually, I didn't mean all Marvels. Hold on, there's one down here.
You could have a drunk person in a bar playing that game, watching with their friends, and they don't even have to care what's going on the screen. They don't have to care about can they do a damn infinite or not, right? They're just seeing like Rogue and Wolverine, and they're geeking out.
The cool thing about this game is like the characters are ridiculous, the graphics are ridiculous, and I feel like the combos are like cool to watch, and the supers. So this game literally got all of it like down.
They're exciting, they're flashy, they're easy, they're amazing. Even if you know what's going on, you can enjoy the music and just everything, the voices and everything. Amazing.
And I mean, a lot of these money matches and everything, people tune in, right? People tune in. When it was me versus Rouse, all of y'all watch that stuff. So I think that's a good spectating experience.
Except for the other one. I'm not going to mention the other one down there.
I think King of Fighters is pretty easy to watch. I think it's pretty easy to understand. I think there's some nuances that people might not understand to enjoy it at its highest level. I think that goes for any King of Fighters game.
Panda, are we allowed to talk about KO13?
Watch this game at a high level, dog. That game is beautiful.
As a spectator, it's very difficult to understand what's going on in KOF. Like, why do people just die?
People out there dive kicking on each other, bro. It's crazy.
And on other things and other mechanics of that game, I feel like, and there's like max cancels and stuff like that. I feel like you gotta know some of that stuff to really appreciate it.
One of the best finals I've ever seen is King of Fighters 13. High level King of Fighters 13 is like, it's like fine wine, man.
14, but that kind of bad. It was difficult to follow along because it looked so ugly. I'm sorry.
BlazBlue, man.
BlazBlue, come on now.
I feel like this game is only beautiful when watching high level.
That game is hard as hell to watch. You don't know what the hell's going on. When I watch a BlazBlue, you got to sit down with me with the dust loop in one hand, an anime dictionary in the other, and I play Guilty Gear. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Even if you don't understand the deep mind games that are going on with all of like the meter management and everything, understanding like each character has a gimmick. It's like, oh, this guy can turn into a wolf. That's his ability. Watch, he's gonna turn into a wolf and fly around the screen. Or like, oh, this girl controls the wind. So whenever you see the wind moving, that's like her power right there.
Especially watching Articuno, bro. People gonna see bugs and be like, yo, it's insects, dog. What are you supposed to do against that?
Now, on the other hand, the BB tag, I'm gonna put down here in the worst games to watch.
This is everybody's favorite game. This is one of the games exciting to watch because you just explode.
It's the most difficult. It's one of the worst, most difficult games to watch because you don't know what the hell's going on.
I mean, Ruby kind of sells this game omega hard, you know?
There's all this nonsense. Someone's in the middle. There's a tank shooting lasers left and right. Some guy's flying off from the left. It's got BlazBlue in the title, and it's not a BlazBlue game, so you're already confused.
I don't really play Skullgirls, but I love watching like the high level Skullgirls tournaments. Like I feel like watching like a top 8 or a top 16, top 32 is super fun.
I feel like there's so much going on the screen for Skullgirls that it's not easy to take in, but it's still exciting.
Mad fun watching people not play the game.
This is one of the worst games to watch. I have seen 100 games of Aquapolitics they play in arcade. I have no idea what's going on.
I don't think anybody's watching this game, bro.
I don't know if it's good or not to play, but this game is not good to watch. I'll tell you that.
That's gonna be always gonna be your like reaction. It's like, wow, they play this game here?
Capcom versus SNK 2. The normal Street Fighter games, the mainline games, are very easy to watch. Then you get like the versus games and things get a little dicey.
This might cause some anger. I'm sure there's gonna be some very old people in the comments upset about this. Now, don't get it wrong. I love CVS2. I absolutely love CVS 2. This is not a good game to watch.
I feel like character carries so much.
I think it's like low mid, if that makes sense. If it's not, it's like high, easy, low mid, so maybe more in the mid area.
I feel like if you're a fan of like SNK and like Capcom, I feel like it's like right here, but I don't think everybody's on the same page.
Grand finals for CVS 2 used to be 4 out of 7. It'd be like a grand finals 4 out of 7 that would get reset, play again. This would take like over an hour for grand finals. It was horrible.
I think another game that's a great spectating experience is Tekken 7. Tekken 7, I don't, like, you guys know I don't really play Tekken 7. I dabble. You know, I have like a little baby Jack 7, but Tekken 7, especially with the slowdowns and the amount of competition with like around the world, is just super hype.
If you don't know Tekken, I highly recommend you play it just a tiny bit to understand some stuff.
The more you understand, the more you'll enjoy it as a spectator. However, you can just enjoy it and not understand a damn thing. I'm a good case of that.
Bro, I mean, Akuma, Geese, Noctis. You don't get to see them as much, but like having them in the game is dope.
I think another game that I like watching a lot is Street Fighter 5. It's definitely under best spectating experience for sure. I mean, when it comes down to like Topanga and CPT and stuff, we are glued in, guys. Let's be honest. We are glued in watching.
What's the best way to put it? It's very visceral with like the crush counters and stuff. Like, you know, someone did something bad.
A lot of people, you know, got into fighting games when Street Fighter 5 was, you know, a thing.
Fighterz is hard because Fighterz is really good at the highest level.
Everybody's gonna watch this game, bro. Everybody's gonna do the sell.
Sonic Box, I would need to win 1. So here we go. Oh, that was so loud. Talk to me. That was music to my earlobe.
Dragonball Fighterz Z, this arc of like France is the best versus like USA and everything like that, they definitely got my interest to just being a spectator and watching Dragonball Fighterz Z for sure.
But at the outside of that, I'm gonna put in kind of bad. I'm gonna put Fighterz in kind of bad. This is hard because Fighterz really easy to watch. It's really easy. We're talking about difficulty to understand. It's an easy game to understand, but it's a bad game to watch.
I mean, yeah, this game literally made Marxist games popular.
This is one of the most popular games to ever drop.
As much as people preach about Street Fighter 4, a lot of people don't like it, which is really weird.
I actually like watching it more than I like playing it, to be honest.
Like, it's one of those games where you hear all the positive, but then when you play and like you sit there and you like hear everything, it's like not positive.
I put that up there. I love it. I love watching Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4 was such a fun experience to watch when it comes down to it for the tournament series. Just like international talent has been a blast to watch, right? I love it. And let's talk about the next elephant in the room, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You guys know I am a big advent lover of Street Fighter Cross Tekken. It's like one of my favorite games to play. But as a spectator, it is one of the most horrible games to watch.
I was playing before the 2013 patch. I was one of those that was like, I'm A-OK with DLC on the disc, baby.
This game goes down in the hardest, the most difficult to watch. Street Fighter Cross Tekken. That's easy. You can say whatever you want. I don't care. I still don't understand how the combos work in this game. I still don't understand any hit. Like what are the requirements for tagging in? Why are they doing both attacking at the same time? What the hell are these gems?
You know what I actually leave in the background a lot? Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
I don't watch Power Rangers at all. I feel like every time I watch that, I fall asleep. I'm sorry.
The best part about Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is when there's a new DLC character that comes in. Just with their track record, all DLC characters are always broken and people just switch and just go ham and just touch and deaf you. So seeing that is always a treat.
DOA 6? That's easy, baby. Let's go. Who doesn't like watching DOA 6?
I don't think I've ever seen a DOA 6 match ever. I don't even know what it looks like. I know what DOA is, but I never seen the actual DOA 6 matches.
DOA Volleyball, DOA Resort.
I don't care what nobody say. Companies be telling people like this game is hard to understand and da. Bro, this game is mad easy to understand.
It's a strange game. I think it's a beautiful game, but there's so much going on that it pulls it down to mid.
Everybody, when Strive got announced, the first thing everybody did was buy Rev 2. And everybody was having a great time. So get the hell out of here with that, bro.
Don't even ask me. Of course Rev 2 is up there.
I don't know. I don't think any of like the anime games like Persona, Melty Blood, or Under Knife Inbirth I care for watching.
Persona? Come on, man.
I think people like watching this game, but I don't think it's like super priority, but I think people like watching this game.
It's the same as KOF, where it doesn't seem that difficult to follow, but then people just die. And you're like, what?
Honestly, I take that back. No one knows what's happening, bro. People are just hearing Persona.
I think another game that's actually pretty amazing to watch is Vampire Saviors. I don't know what's going on in Vampire Saviors, but man.
So it's very, very fast. The push blocking stuff, the time stop to go in that power mode, whatever it's called, activating like all that other stuff, the EXs, the way the life works, this game is confusing, man.
When it comes to like the game itself, like you can just sit down and watch it. It's like, oh, cool. Sasquatch is beating the out of this demon hunter dude. I don't know.
All right, so here we go. Here is my final list. Now, again, as I mentioned, I kind of did both. I'm sorry, Panda. Don't get angry at me. I did some of the best and easiest, and then, you know, the worst and the hardest. A little bit of mix right here.
But yeah, this is my list right here.
I think it's pretty cool. You know, real good. Good list.
Fine list. As you see, the anime that I don't play is all the way up at the top.
Comments. I want you guys to let me know, how do you guys feel about my list? Did you guys think I'm capping? Do you guys think I'm missing out on specific games? Or do you guys totally agree? Because you guys know I am the tier list master, tier list god, tier list king.
Any game that seems difficult to watch, if you put in the tiniest like amount of just playing the game, you learn so much.
Getting through it and like reading your opponent or how he's defending and things like that, it's only good when the player understands what's happening. But if you don't understand what's happening, you just be like, oh, he got thrown. Oh, what is this?
I know y'all are going to have your opinions on what you think is easy and hard to watch, so make your own tier list in the comment section below. And guess what? I'll see you in the next video.